to tell us a little bit about the Russian information warfare book.
That's right. So it all started with the 2016 elections and the interference in the elections. And as I was watching the media and how the US media represented the problem, I thought it was very uneducated. And I was a little bit kind of disappointed with US approach because a lot of the media outlets started talking about the issue and saying, oh, this is an unprecedented hack. This is basically when two Russian APTs hacked into the Democratic National Committee and the sister agency, the DCCC, and then leaked information about Hillary Clinton's campaign, some internal problems, and then John Podesta's emails also made it to public forums. So that particular hack and leak operation, afterwards we call it hack and leak, our media started talking about how this is unprecedented and the Russian, they really didn't, it unexpected. I'd say that that word, when that word was used, I was very disappointed because I've been studying the Russian playbook for over 10 years at that point, and I knew that the Russian government has been doing these types of operations in other countries already. And Estonia, Finland, even Russia domestically, they usually test their tactics closer to the capital. Like we have Chechnya, we have Georgia, we have countries on the periphery of Russia that have had conflicts with Russia for decades, and then they tend to export it. So Estonia, Finland, Sweden are countries that have been dealing with psychological warfare and cyber attacks for a lot longer than the US has from Russia. And then the Russian government tends to come to the West. So it's like a wave that eventually reaches us. So when I saw how the US government responded to Russia, and I'm very much, I know a lot of the people that were in that administration, and I understand their decision making at that time. They didn't want to provoke the Russian government. They didn't want the Obama administration to appear to appear too biased when it supports the Clinton campaign at the time. But
Mhm.
I think we could have been a lot harsher with our responses to Russia at the time. And over time, there were certain responses, like different members of the Obama administration talked to their counterparts in Russia and warned them that they should stop conducting disinformation operations, hacking against different parts of the political campaign of Hillary Clinton. But this wasn't enough. And I think understanding that to me was very important. And I decided I wanted to focus my PhD at RAND on understanding where else has Russia conducted similar attacks and how are cyber operations a part of Russia's general playbook and what is this called?